all mine, baby. Damn, it's heavy now. Yeah. Good, right?
I've seen better.
What do you mean you've seen better? Dude, you don't get this. These are official locks. These are like 250 grams each. Yeah, nobody talks about that shit. All they say is that I'm weak. Yeah, you're weak. Nobody noticed this. In order to get the most out of your bench press, and remember, bench press might be used to develop your chest, or it might be used to develop your power, your pushing power. So if you're thinking about power, you should realize that it's an internal rotation movement. Every pressing movement starts with an internal rotation. So the order of muscles you should work, or you should utilize the most in order to get the most out of your bench press, will be triceps first. After that, and it's probably even almost comparable, the importance will be the lats. So triceps first, lats second, third shoulder, the deltoids, and only fourth the chest. So you should try to go as close as possible in order to get your lats activated, and then you do as if you wanted to crush the barbell like this, you know, like bah, when you push the weight up. So you can see it's totally different than the bodybuilders do when they flare their elbows out. So it's totally different. They want to work on their chest, but the chest is not the main factor when you want to push the most weight up. So you know that I love accessory movements, and that's exactly what we're gonna do in order to get the triceps stronger. Let's start with the triceps. So we start with skull crushers, close grip. Let's not go as close as you would ruin your wrists. But from here, keeping your elbows tight inside, go all the way to your forehead and then up like this. This is one of the main movements. This is one of the better movements actually to work on those elbow joints as well. Another one of my favorites to work the triceps is the dips. If you go, remember, if you flare out your elbows, you're gonna work more your chest, your lower chest. What we want is to keep them in, close to your armpits in order to activate your lats as well. So from here, you go all the way down, 90 degree, or even a little further and up. Now we'll go for the lats. Very neglected move when it comes to the bench press. Nobody knows that the foundation from which you push from should be your upper back and your lats. So from here, you're gonna do one arm dumbbell row. From here, chest straight, back straight, meet, and from here, go all the way up. Pull-ups, obviously, we all know that they work on the lats as well. And if you mix grips every once in a while, you get the best out of it as well, like this. Now the shoulders. We're gonna start with the Arnold press, Uncle Arnold. From here, supinated grip, which means you have your palms facing you, and then you go all the way up doing an internal rotation, exactly, like this, and you end up pronated. So 1 and 2. So you're working your anterior delts, your triceps, and obviously your internal rotation by keeping your lats engaged as well. And the other one I love, strict press. From here, no legs, just clench up your butt cheeks and go bah, like this. As for the chest, all guys know all 100,000 exercises for chest. No guy does not know that. So one of the most important ones, I believe, is the incline bench press, and even the decline is important for you to get the maximum power for, you know, the ultimate weight in bench press. But let's only do the incline so that you can remind yourself. So from here, and I like to do it with dumbbells, you get a lot more contraction in your chest specifically, and you go for the deltoids as well. So work with these variations, These will be very important for you to get the max results. I guarantee these accessory exercises alone will help you build your muscles in order to get the maximum weight on your bench press. Now, other variations. For instance, let's talk about sticking points. Where exactly in your bench press are you the weakest? Let's say you're the weakest from mid-level up. Why not do a floor press as well? You can actually use more weight than you would for your PR with the floor press, for instance. So from here, if you go all the way down, you can't, right? Because your elbows will hit the floor. So this way you're doing half the movement and you can get more weight than you usually would. This helps a lot with the lockout position of your bench press. So do realize that all these variables are up to you. And speaking of overload, one other product that's in the market, it's the Slingshot by Mark Bell. I have no connection with this brand actually, but since it's a great product, I don't mind endorsing it, obviously. So you put this on, and as you can see, this bouncing effect will help you to get more weight than you usually would. So there, the overload. And then from mid-range up, you actually feel the weight on the barbell, but lower, you have this little help. So this overload principle will help you and help to train your central nervous system, which is very important. So you might not have the biggest bench press of your life because you don't want to. If you find this video helpful, press like, obviously, and share it. And let me know what else do you want me to, share with you in order for you to get the maximum potential of your performance. Till next time.